Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tank and Trucker. How you guys doing today? Today we're gonna do a review on the M56 Scorpion Tier 7 tank destroyer. If you ever thought that a tank destroyer could have very little armor, basically, put it this way: don't let your crew eat beans before they drive this tank, because if they fart, they'll blow a hole right in the side of this thing. Armor on the hull is 111. 1 millimeter in the front, 1 millimeter in the side, 1 millimeter in the rear. So, what that tells me is whatever you do not, I repeat, do not get hit by artillery, because you have all of 820 hit points. This is a tier 7. You will see tier 9 artilleries because this does not have preferential matchmaking. And if you get hit by an M53, 55 artillery, you're dead. If you get hit by an M44 artillery, you're dead. I don't care what artillery you're in. If you get hit by artillery in this thing, you might as well just click back to the garage, because that's where you're going. If an enemy OI hits you with an HE shell, you're done. If anything, KV2, anything, anything with a derp gun loads HE, they will do full penetration and they will kill you. If you're full health, most of the derp guns do on average between 900 and above with one shot from an HE. And with 1 millimeter of armor, put it this way, your car has more armor. And that's serious. I mean, 1 millimeter thick. I mean, grab a ruler and measure it. That's so minimal, it's minuscule. I mean, my car's got more than that. Um, why would you want it then? Well, because it's a tank destroyer, of course. No, it's a fun little thing to play. It toots right along, gets going where you need to be. It's not like RU-251. You're not going to go flying across the map, doing 80 kilometers an hour, but you'll get where you're going pretty quick. The nice thing about this is, with the mod that I have, you can see kind of some of the secret hidden magical numbers here, and one of them, your camo coefficient. Setting still is 23. Moving your turret, I think, is how the next one works. That is 14. Actually, no, that's moving. I'm sorry. 23 is standing still. 14 is moving. 5.4 is when you pull the trigger and you fire your gun. So 23. There's very few that get that high of coefficient. 704, I think that one's right up around 19. T25, that's 20. You can go through and look at, obviously the bigger you get, like this one is only 13. The bigger you get, the less you have. This is 20. I don't want to say it's the highest camo coefficient in the game, but it might very well be. I mean, it's this one's 22. So, I mean, if you're setting back and you got a camo net on, which I do, you got nods on, which I have, you have a gun rammer on there, which I do, and your load time is less than 7 seconds. If you set back, you use your terrain to your advantage. Bushes. You got a bush in front of you, bush in front of that one, bush on your sides. You should be able to actually shoot and probably not get lit up. I recommend, if you're far enough back and there's enough other enemies, and if hopefully you got, like I do, sixth sense, so you know if you're lit regardless, which that's really nice. Which in patch 914, to my knowledge, all tanks are going to get sixth sense basically put in for free, which is nice. I'm wondering if, like, if you already had it on your as a skill, if they're going to go ahead and like give that spot back to you. I would imagine they'd give you that spot as a plus again, so you could use something else in 6 cents space, since it's going to be given out for free to all the tanks. So if you fire, most of the time what I do is I'll fire back up a little bit, wait till I know I went invisible, and then pull back forward. With 6 cents, it's nice because you can take the shot, and if you get lit, you're going to know instantly. So if you don't get lit, then just sit there, don't pull back, because then you risk moving and light getting lit. So if you got 6 cents, you pull the trigger, your 6 cents doesn't go off. Yay! Sit there and just pound them. So let's go over the stats a little bit on this. We already went over the armor, if you want to call that, which is 1 all the way around. This little plate here is just a shield. I mean, basically, anywhere you get hit with this, you're going to get penetrated. I've had, I can look right here, 17 matches. I can guarantee I don't think I've bounced one single round. So anyways, why would you want this then? Well, like I said, got great camo coefficient. The gun is very good. It's got, for standard round, 219 pen, premium round 275, HE 45 with an average damage of 240. Dispersion is 0.33, so not too bad on the accuracy. Aim time is 2 seconds. So dispersion and aim time, not horrible. It's doable. You had a gun rammer, start getting up on your crew skills, and they had a smooth ride. That way it keeps your reticle kind of shrunk in, and you start doing that, then you'll notice a significant difference in the accuracy of the gun. I've never really had a problem with the accuracy that I can think of. I haven't played it in a while either, though. Not saying that they nerfed it. I don't believe they did anything to it, but I'm just meaning as in I haven't run in a while, so I can't quite remember how good the accuracy was. I'm pretty sure it was pretty good, good. You've got 820 hit points to work with, which with this, like I said, with 1mm of armor all the way around, just try not and get hit, because that 820 hit points can be gone in one shot if you hit with a derp gun. Engine power, 200 horsepower, top speed's 45, traverse is 40, so this thing, it cooks right along, as in, your traverse. It's got a good traverse. You're not gonna, you don't really have to worry about somebody circle of death in you. So, if they try doing that, there's still a good chance that you can get rounds in them. And this is turreted, if I remember right. I can't remember, to be honest with you, how far it spins. I don't think it goes all the way around, if I remember right. Facing right on, I think, almost want to say it's like a 45 degree maybe. It might be a little more. It might go over this way. But if I remember right, it does not go all the way around. Which, I mean, it's fine. If you got a tank destroyer, it's always a big bonus to have a turret on it, so that's really nice. Rate of fire is 7.69 rounds a minute, which my actual gun reload is 6.58. Gun traverse speed is 12. 12 degrees, so it's not, I mean, obviously it's not going to be moving, fast or whatnot, so but again, it's doable. And I've got nods on mine, so your base view range is 350. My actual is 361, but mine, it bumps up because I use this recon, and gives you a further view range. And then when the nods kick on, it bumps it up to 452. Signal range 500 base, 533 is what mine's set up at right now. So let's take it out. Keep our fingers crossed. We get a match with lots of bushes. Now, you get something like Sand River, you gotta, well, now this will be a beautiful one. I'm gonna go play the field like I usually do. And there's There's some decent bushes. The problem I'm going to run into is where I normally play. I go up on the hill, like right around, I think it's HG1, just right around this area right here. And I think there's right there. I think there's one bush. I don't know if I can bring that up. There we are. Yeah, there's a couple bushes in there. I think there's if I get up in there decently, there's a bush there I can hide behind. Now make sure I don't run into anybody, because if you hit anybody with this thing, it's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt them. But you can see it's booking right along. Look at the size compared to that artillery. But yeah, I'm cooking right along, and I was right with the gun. It's about a 45, maybe a little more, but it does not spin all the way around. I'm gonna get over here as quick as I can, and then hopefully we got a couple mediums going center there that'll light up the field. Already getting some stuff lit up. I want to try at least getting in this bush. And I've got nods. I'm gonna stop right about here. Yeah, he already got taken out. I was gonna. Oh, we got another customer. Oh, he's gone down. But like my nods are kicked on right now. We got some that are pushed far enough over there to light. Oh, depression on this I think is pretty good if I remember right. I ricocheted. The penetration on this for 219 should have went through him, no problem. That penned him, but he went invisible. There's an Oni, 09, what are we gonna call it? I'm gonna load. I'm loading gold for him just for the simple fact that he's got a heck of a gun to cut through. And I know he's probably got the derp, and I'm hoping that, there he is. I'm gonna try and pull his track off. If I can get one more shot in there. Now he doesn't have the derp on, but I'm gonna get him finished off here. There we go. That Cromwell should have that little guy, that TVP VTU back there lit up. I don't know why it's not in our range. He should be lit up like crazy. I want to put, there we go. I'm gonna say I want to push forward, but I don't. Oh, that's an IS-3. Oh wow! Talk about inaccurate. Did you see that round? It just went thunk right into the dirt. That one, he's staying right there. I'm just gonna put some blind shots right into it. That's if I can hit what I'm aiming at there. I keep hitting the back of that dead tank. There we go. I know that one hit. I don't know if it did damage, but I'm going to keep my gun aimed right there. Oh, jeez, oh Pete's. My rounds keep hitting, yeah, he's got, now I got a nice shot right on, now he goes blind. I can't, look at how wild my rounds are flying. There we go. He stays lit. Bye-bye. I want to move up, but I don't want to move up. This is a risky move in this thing. I got some trees here, bushes. Bushes are friends. Be my friend. I need to watch that CDC over there. I absolutely do not want him to get shots off on me. Oh, wow. We just lost a little guy that was up there scouting for us. It was our Cromwell. Oh, shoot. That's the one drawback with a non-turreted TD, which most of them, like I said, they don't have turrets, obviously. But as soon as I move like that, I lose my camo net Gosh, I want to move up, but I don't want to get myself up there too far and get myself in trouble. It shows a Black Prince back to yeah, they're the way if I were that team, boy, I'd be pushing like crazy.
Enemy armor is hit.
I don't know how I can't get a shot off on him. There we go. Bye.
Got him.
That was my worry, is him getting me lit up. We didn't have really much of anything go hill, so we're going to have a little problem with, we're all bunched up here. We've got a VK300, probably a 3000D or something over there. I'm going to switch back over to standard rounds. I completely didn't even think about it. And
Penetration.
yeah, I'm going to try and get, there we go. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Give me your back there. And bye-bye.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I completely forgot to switch back to standard rounds, kind of kicking myself. But for the targets I hit, except for the CDC, it was probably a good thing. Oh, wow, they're just lined up over there. I'm going to go low real quick. They're on the left side of the tracks over there, so if I can get close enough where I can get shots off on them, they don't shoot me. There we go. Oh.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration.
I try it. Maybe if I can keep him right there. With blind shots, though, it's so unpredictable. Whoa, where are you going, buddy?
Penetration.
Oh, darn it. I want to get him there. Stay there, don't get him on the track. There, I got his track off. I'm hoping he uses repair.
Penetration.
No, please don't fix your track. I can probably finish him with this shot. Stay there. Bye-bye.
Got him.
There's a Yag over here. This is risky. I'm going to load a gold round. Yag's got very good armor.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's backing right back off. I didn't want him to back off, but... Ah!
Didn't go through.
He can't see me, I don't think, and I can see him, so... Bye-bye.
Gotcha.
Now I want to go get rid of this PZ4. And there's that Yag 88 was over here too, I thought. He's not showing that he's ever been lit up on my mini-map, so it must have been the RHM I saw. Scoob-doop-de-doop. I'm going to try going down the tracks here. We got enough people that if I get taken out now... Oh, look at that. I've got 6 cents on this, so I know I'm not lit. I want to get back over there and see if I can get some shots off on that little rascal. Oh, he's down that low road. I got a feeling Artie's up there at A0 up on the hill. So I'm going to load HE. Taking me a little ride up on that hill. A lot of times they'll set on the left side of the or right side of the tracks. A lot of times they'll go up on that hill up there. And like I said, I got 6 cents, so if it lights up, I'll know it's artillery that's lighting me. Somebody's saying they think Artie's up here, so... But the bad thing is if I get already even hits near me, especially either of those two, I'll go bye-bye real quick. And watch my mini-map real close because he could be anywhere up here, if he's even up here. Usually they set right in this dip or this bush up here, but... Okay, well... Looks like Artie's either climbing up the hill over here. And be real careful with this thing because... Can I get down here? Oh man, I'm gonna try and slide down there. Good, I did that. Didn't take my tracks off. Well, there's one of the artilleries. He's on the other side of the tracks. I got a feeling they're both over there. It's kind of a bummer because I got 6 kills and can get I got the top gun. But if I get 2 more, I could get the Radley Walters. Got 4 minutes left, so that's the M12. That's only the M12. So if the other already was sneaky, he'd be up here. That 40-43. All right, we got 3 minutes. It's time to tool back over there. The nice thing about this, it is fast enough. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone up there. Now I'm kind of kicking myself, but we had a team. And they all disappeared. I'm trying to get over there the quickest route I can. Actually, I'm going to keep HE loaded because the nice thing is artillery HE will mess them up. RHM already, HE will mess them up. This is the risky part. The old butterflies are in the belly. One shot and I'm doomed. And try and stay low here. Got 2 minutes, I think. Got that darn watermark thing on my screen, so it's hard to see. I'm lit, so... Take him out, and I just got a light Artie. Which... I'm gonna ram him. Bye-bye. Oh, everybody's dead. They like to talk crap. I'm gonna go back and read what they were saying. It's funny. Who's alive with 8 kills? With an ace tanker and a Radley Walters and a Top Gun, and who's dead? And they're talking a bunch of crap. And it's like, yeah, shut your cock holster. I knew I pretty much had enough with the speed of this, 45 kilometers an hour. The only hill I had to climb was the hill where I thought maybe the 40-43 had climbed up and was hiding up there. And Turned out, obviously, they weren't. So then I went down, kind of scooted down by the water, went up that other big hill. So, I had two decent sized hills, but at the time, we also had like 4 or 5 people left on our team. We had like three Arties, myself, IS3, and I believe we had one other tank. So I thought, if Artie's over here, they're going to be shooting at them over there when they get lit. I'll take Artie out, come back around, swing around, and take Artie out, and then work back towards our cap. Well, lo and behold, Artie wasn't up there. And I think they were calling me every name in the book, and noob, and stupid, and retard, and we told you where they were at. Well, I hate to break it to them. The M12 was lit, but the RHM at the time wasn't lit, and the 4043 at the time was not lit. On my mini map, you can see, if you're watching, um, that once something's lit, it shows their last known spot. If they are never lit, it won't show them on the mini map. And it never showed the 4043 of I believe, the RHM. The RHM finally got lit, but I was already on my way back over there. So, and it was nice because I had that HE shot, or the HE shell loaded, and he was already damaged. So, did 343 damage, which if I would have hit him with an AP round, I would have done 240. So I would have not killed him with an AP or a heat round, but with an HE round, he's got, actually, I think he's got more armor than I do. But long story short, I knew it would pen him in that upper plate, or that shield, or whatever you want to call it, no problem, and kill him. So I did just a little over 4,200 or 4,000 damage. Got 4,278 damage, 8 kills. My base XP was 1,570, which that's actually really good. I got hit one time, and surprising enough, I think he shot me with an HE shot, and he only did like 200 some damage. I was actually shocked with 1 millimeter of armor. I've got the RHM. I've got to look. I've got to look. I've got to look. Oh, good. I did. I got my TD huge caliber. Huge caliber. I did it in tier 7 Scorpion tank destroyer. So what did I have to do to complete that? Cause damage exceeding at least 4 times the hit points of your vehicle, which it worked out great considering I was in a TD with 820 hit points. Win the battle, survive the battle. And now it moves me on to score at least 5 armor penetrating hits in a row against enemy vehicles. Armor penetrating hits to one or several enemy vehicles are counted. And destroy at least 3 enemy vehicles. So I'm getting moving along here on my TD missions. I don't play Artie a whole lot, so I only play those maybe. I try and do an Artie mission once a night, maybe. Usually on my heavy missions, I'm pretty much done with those, but I got quite a few left on those. Medium missions, or light missions, I never do the light missions. I do the medium, heavies, Artie and tank destroyers. So, anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get off track here. I just wanted to see what my next mission was. And we were going to look at an RHM, because I've got one. And I want to see if he didn't have the derp on there. He didn't. He had the 128, because I remember seeing that long barrel when I was going at him. And where is my RHM? Tier 8s. This is the only drawback when you've got, I think I'm up to like 319 tanks. You got so many tanks, it's hard to see. So, with a tier 10 gun, if he would have hit me with an HE, even if he did full damage, well, no, let me take that back. Average damage is 630. So full damage on an HE shell, he could have done 788. If he got the highest roll, and RNG was good to him, and he donated to the RNG gods, the most he could have hit me for at the maximum would have been 788. So he still wouldn't have taken me out because I had 800. Was it 880 hit points? I think I said. Now, if he would have had the derp gun on, oh, that's a different story. Um, yeah, average damage on the derp is 950 with HE, so he'd have killed me no matter what. If you look at the high end on that derp, I want to say it's, oh, is it 1100? It's 1100 or 12, close to 1200. So yeah, if he would have had the derp gun on that, he would have definitely just decimated me. Um, I felt, I played it the right way. Everybody plays. Well, let's finish this real quick. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track again. So I had 33 shots, 26 hit, 21 pen. Um, at first, I had standard rounds, and then that little Skoda T25 or T40, whatever it was setting out there. And I hit him once and penned him, and then he had his turret there. And for some reason, 217 pen just could not seem to whittle through his turret. Um, I've got one, and it seems like no one has problems penning me. It must have been the angle he was setting at. That, and there was that dead, like, STA-1. I can't remember if that was an actual tank that died there, or if that's one of those dead tanks that's set up there, to hide behind or whatever. But he'd light up. I could see him, and just as I'd go to shoot, he'd go invisible, and then my round would just keep hitting that little back part of the back side of the turret on that thing, and it wasn't hitting him. It just kept hitting that little back part. It seemed like I'd aim high and it'd drop low. Um, so yeah, I was having a little trouble hitting him. And then when I did hit him, standard rounds were not going through. Uh, Here, I did complain a little bit about the accuracy. It's not the best. You saw that one round. It was one of the premium heat rounds I shot, fully aimed in and just dunked right into the dirt. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It was like almost like I was aiming right at the dirt, and it just dunked right into the dirt. But it's kind of funny because the distance for more than 300 meters, I did most of my damage there. I did 3,105 damage. Um, the camo on that you could see was phenomenal. I never got lit up, not one single time in the back. When that Cromwell got killed, I wasn't that far behind him, and he got lit up and killed, and I still didn't get lit up, and I was shooting and not moving from the bushes, and I still wasn't getting lit. Matter of fact, it was so good when I was going down to hunt the RHM down. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. When I was going to hunt the RHM down and that other artillery, I was on that lower road, but I was literally, I, I'm guessing maybe about a tank and a half distance away from that RHM before I actually lit. So I think that's what really helped me is he hit me once. And then I almost want to say that my tank went invisible again because it's like he almost didn't know where I was at, and then he lit up, and then I shot him. But yeah, the camo rating, it's just phenomenal. And that's the way you got to play that little thing. Is you need to set way in the back, and just snipe. Do the best you can at sniping, because with 1 millimeter of armor, I can guarantee if one of those artilleries hit me, they land on your upper deck. Oh yeah, I'd have been dead. I can guarantee I'd have been dead. I actually can't believe that RHM, he hit me with an HE round, because obviously if he would have hit me with AP or a premium round, he would have done more like 490 average damage, where he did like 245 damage, which I still cannot believe that is all he did for damage. It's just crazy. So he must have hit me at some just got off a weird angle for it to only do that little bit of damage. But vehicle spotted was 2. I hit 9, destroyed 8. Damage caused to my assistance was 408, so I must have knocked the track off somebody or something. Traveled 4.84 kilometers, so yeah, I took it out for a Sunday drive, and I'm going to go back and watch what everybody was saying, what an idiot and moron, stupid butthole I was, but hey, there was a unlit artillery, and I wanted to find him before I got hit by him. 97,035 credits, 5,181 experience on a double. I've got a premium account, so after they refilled my premium rounds, you can see went from 97,035 down to 13,560. So it cost 77,325 credits to resupply the ammunition on the Scorpion. It's not cheap to shoot premium ammo. If I would have done, let's say, 1,200 damage, I guarantee I'd have lost money. So, it's kind of want to pick and choose when you shoot the premium rounds. It was a good thing I forgot to switch them back over at first because, I mean, shooting at the IS-3s and stuff like that, I needed that extra zing to really take them out. But anyways, do I feel that is the Scorpion worth it? That's a personal opinion on your own, but my opinion is hell yeah. If I can set back there like a T20 or E25, obviously I'm not shooting every 4 seconds or 6 seconds, whatever the reload is on that little guy, or 5 seconds. But my reload is right around. Well, I was like, what the heck? I'm looking at the wrong one. That's why, like, 9 seconds. What is that talking about? Let me get back to it here. Yeah, I think my 6 point something. Yes, well, 7 seconds. So my reload is 7 seconds. You know, you can see for yourself. I mean, if you play it right, you can do really well. And I already had my ace tanker in it. So got a second ace tanker, bruiser, fire for effect, and duelist, a Radley Walters, and a Top Gun. Anyways, yeah, if you're asking me my personal opinion, I would definitely get it. But like I said, it's not a frontline tank. It's not a midline tank. It's a you set in the back, hide in a bush, and pick them off. Wait till the end to be a cleanup with 880 hit points. If Artie would have hit me, guaranteed they'd have taken me out. So you want to stay to the back, and do the cleanup like I did at the very end there. And that's one thing I've learned. I don't really, and it's hard not to do, but I don't pay attention to what other people are saying because the way I look at it, they're talking all the shit in the book they can, calling me a retard, calling me stupid, you dumbass, we told you where they were. But like I said, and you can see there was one or two of them that had not been lit yet, being one of them was definitely an artillery that can one-shot me. I don't want to go up there trying to take out something, get lit, and have already hit me. So I wanted to try taking artillery out because that was my biggest fear more than anything. That needed to be gone. When I checked both hills, didn't see it. With the speed of this, I was able to get up there. Now, if I would have been in, let's say, NSU 152, no, there's no way on God's green earth. I just or a T95, T28. You got to think of a T110E4, a T110E3. Would have never made it where I did with this in time to make it back to cap. There's no way. If anything, I might have made it to the railroad tracks when I was heading back over on our cap side. But that's about as far as I think I would have made it on anything else. But with the speed of this, it gets to the 45 kilometers an hour pretty fast, and you maintain that speed. So, I was watching the clock, which I need to take this little frames per second CPU usage off because I couldn't tell if it was 3 minutes or 2 minutes. I think I still had 2 minutes left on the clock when I killed the last couple guys there. So it really all comes down to what you're in, whether or not you want to risk taking it up into those hills. Because, like I said, any of those other tank destroyers, I would have never made it back in time. But like this, a Hellcat, 25-2, they're fast enough that you can do that. So I felt pretty confident that I would be able to go up there, look around. If they're there, yay, kill them. If not, go find where they're at and kill them. And like I said, as hard as it is, I've really learned to ignore people because 90% of the time, the people that are typing to you, one, are dead. So how are they going to sit there and call me a noob and stupid? And I'm still alive with, 8 kills. And they're dead, and they're going to talk crap and tell me how bad I am. Or two, They and I don't have a problem with somebody's win eight. I don't care if your win eight's 100. I don't care if it's 2 million. Um, but it bugs me a little more when somebody is basically either baiting. I don't want not an average players. I'll listen to an average player if they want to say something and maybe give me some advice or something. If they start talking crap, I automatically just don't even read what they're writing. But the thing that really gets me is when it's somebody that's like, really under par, somebody that's not even a marginally good player, just they suck. I guess is the easiest way to put it. And they're going to talk crap. Their win eight's 163 and they're telling me how crappy I am and how stupid. And it's like, well, wait a minute, you better look in the mirror, buddy. Um, I try not and get down on people's win eights because it's a game and it's supposed to be fun. I'm a stat fanatic. I like, after this, I'll go back and look at how many hits I had, what hit, what damage I did, what did I take out on those tanks. Um, then I'll go to like new meter or there's another one that I use. I can't think of the name of it, but I'll go to their websites, this afternoon when I'm done playing and look at my average damage, look at my kills per battle and all that stuff, my average tier, and I like to see good green high nice numbers, and it just kills me when you got somebody that's just a turd for a player and they talk shit and they're dead, but and they got maybe one kill and they end up doing 500 damage, and yeah, I do 4,000 and 8 kills, and they're gonna tell me I'm a bad player. That just cracks me up. So that's why I don't talk shit to people. I used to be real bad at it, but I've gotten a lot better. Now ragging on people because everybody makes mistakes. I've gone out in tier 10s and been dead in 20 seconds. I mean, everybody gets hit by arty and gets one shotted. Now it's going to happen, or you get ammo rack pops your top off in the first minute, or um, you push to the left and the whole team goes to the right except for you, and there's no one back in that area up, and then you get decimated, or or you just push run. You shouldn't have pushed. You should have waited. You pushed too soon. And that T57 heavy auto loaders, just finished clipping, so he's fully loaded, and he clips his whole magazine out on you and takes you out. So yeah, I mean, everybody has bad matches. Everybody makes mistakes. Um, but don't have crappy stats, do crappy in that match, be dead, and tell me what a turd I am when I've got 8 kills and an ace tanker and Radley Walters and a top gun and 4,000 damage. Just that's what cracks me up. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. It was actually a real good review. Like I said, if you can get one, get it. It's worth it. But like I said again, it's not a frontline tank. You need to sit in the back and pick people off. But yeah, definitely get it. It's fun, well worth it. So anyways, this is Tank and Trucker, and I'll see you on the battlefield.